Welcome to Canines for America. My name is Ryan, this is Siren, and today we are working on the heel command.
Welcome back. Today we're working on the heel with the food reward method, and here we have our female Belgian Malinois, and her name is Rosie, and Rosie's a Sangui canine, and she's going to help demonstrate the heel command with the food reward method. So let's get started, guys. In order to start to work on your heel command with your dog, there's two different types of heel that we'll use today. We're dealing with, sorry guys, we're dealing with about 35 to 40 mile an hour winds today. But like anything, you always got to be training in every single type of an environment that's out there. So there's never a good day to train and there's never a bad day to train. We train in all conditions. We have to get the dog used to rain, snow, sleet, 50 mile an hour winds, 100-degree weather. It doesn't matter. Any day, any opportunity to train is a good day to train. So like I said, we're going to be working on the heel command with Miss Rosie, but we're also working with one of our younger dogs that was a rescue dog using the imitative method. If you watched our earlier videos on the 5 training methods, this is a great auxiliary method to use. So Piper's going to be kind of checking out what we're doing on the 2 different heels that we use. You'll also might hear me use a different language command called foos. That's another command to use heel. Rosie is versed in multiple languages, so just because you have one language that you're using, you can actually have 5 or 6 languages that you deploy with your canine. If you build their cognitive abilities when they are puppies, they understand exactly what you're talking about. If I'm using French, Dutch, German, English, they understand what's going on. So the first thing you guys are going to need is, as we get going now, get yourself kind of a trainer pouch where you can go ahead and you can hold your treats. You want to keep that pouch as far back as possible away from the canine, because you don't want your dog to start to hit on the training, the payment method, their ATM machine. You don't want to know you have the ATM machine right here. You want to try to keep it hidden. Keep your pieces of food in your hand. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to dig in. I'm going to grab a couple of pieces right here of food. This one's a little bit big, so I'm going to kind of rip it up, break it up a little bit in a couple smaller pieces. So I have my food. This is all I need to start this method of the food reward method. Now I'm going to use a conditioned stimuli, which is going to be me calling the canine's name and me also with the hand signal patting the left side of my hip. I'm going to start pairing the 2 together. So eventually I don't even have to use the verbal command, heel or foos. I can just go ahead and get my dog's attention, tap my hip, and the dog will start to perform the action that I am requesting. Let's get started, guys. I have my food. I have no idea where Rosie is. I think Piper has a sense of where she might be. So I'm going to go ahead and call the dog's name. Rosie, here. Wow, there's the recall command, praise. I'll start to pay from my belly button down, praise, good here, good here. Now here's going to be the command, Rosie, foos. I want to lead the dog with my food in her nose. Manipulation method, right there, I barely touched her bum. Good foos, good foos. So I'm going to go ahead, I want to pay from my hip. She's a little bit far that I like. I want to bring Rosie in a little closer. Physical manipulation. The food underneath her nose as a stimulant and a pay. Good girl. Go play. I'm going to release Rosie to go ahead and go do whatever Rosie wants to do. She can go ahead and catch some odor. Kind of gather myself, gather yourself, because we're going to do our 5x5, 10 minutes a day of training with 1 pound of food, beef stew meat. I have all the time in the world. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this action again. Rosie, foos. The heel, I want to drop my left foot back. My leash, bring the dog into a parking spot. Kind of like I'm driving a car. Good foos. Good girl. Good girl. Rosie, I'm going to do it again. Foos. Leader, quickly bring it over. Physical manipulation. Oh, she's a little crooked, not my style. I'm gonna bring her in. Good foos. I got my food right there. She's going ahead, she's munching down. Her neurons are firing, she's having a good time. Good girl. Okay, free. I'm gonna go ahead and release my dog. Let her go back into being freedom. She's gonna take off, get in some odor, kind of become her own a little bit. Give her a few seconds. Piper's doing a really good job over there. Really good job. She's very attentive. She's watching what's going on. I'm very proud of her. It's a very difficult thing to do, to watch somebody else get all the food and you don't get anything. No, I'm gonna go ahead and pay Piper. That's a good girl, Piper. That's a good girl. Look, Rosie came over. That's a good girl. Okay, I'm gonna get Rosie's attention. Now the other heel I like to use, as I'll get a couple of pieces of food, because I'll use a different heel depending on the environment I'm in, depending on the situational awareness. Is it a huge crowd? Do I have people coming up behind me? Do I necessarily want to send her all the way on a wraparound? We call it kind of a wraparound foos. The other type of a heel is just gonna be this one. Rosie, heel, my leash, my bringing her in, whoa, 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 and boom, I'll park her. I didn't have her go all the way around me this time, did I? I just parked her like a car. Good girl, good girl. The wraparound, heel, uh-oh, nope, walk away. She went into a down, not gonna happen. Rosie, heel. Quickly to my hip, good girl. Heel, heel, a little bit more movement now. She's mastered the original action. Now let me add some other stuff in there. Good girl, good heel, Rosie. That is a good girl. Wow, awesome job. Awesome job, good girl. Free. I'll release Rosie back into her unobedience. Let her go do whatever she wants to do while I kind of reload my food. Now I'm gonna bring her in on a wraparound. Rosie, heel. Leash, back to my hip. No, that's loose. Rosie, heel. Good girl. Physical manipulation with praise. Good girl. Heel, heel, heel. Good girl. Heel, seats. Good. Good seats. Eye contact. Good girl. Rosie, heel. Good girl. Bring her close. Physical manipulation with praise. Rosie's got the temperament where she's very sensory oriented. So from her sensory, I'm gonna make sure I pet. Good girl. Let her go ahead and get her reward. Good girl. Heel, heel. Get her attention. Awesome. No, it's a little loose. Free. The wind's becoming a little bit of a distraction. Heel. Back. Good girl. Awesome. Okay, free. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Just a couple of quick takeaways on our heel 101. There's two different types of heel that we like to teach. There's the complete wraparound, right? The wraparound heel around your body, bring her into a parking position, and then there's where you just drop the left leg back, bring the dog in through kind of like a parking garage, parking space into that heel. Two different types, food reward method. You can see very, as a Sangee dog, very easy to do. Guys, make sure though that you come back to watch our 102 and our 103 with the heel method as we really start to ramp it up and show it to you in a tactical environment, in a crowded external environment as well, using our different methods such as the contrastive method being deployed in our 102 video. So make sure you come back and watch it. Guys, remember, please don't forget to click and subscribe. Thanks for watching.